Assalamualaikum warahmatullah and hi guys. This time I'm going to share with you how to obtain sample mean and sample standard deviation from these two scientific calculators, either 570MS or 570ES. Let's go. Let's look at model 570MS first. So it looks like this. First, you need to get SD mode by pressing mode twice followed by 1. So you will notice SD on your calculator screen. Next, just to remind you that if you have any data stored previously in the calculator memory, then you don't need to go out of this SD environment. Rather, you can just start clear by pressing shift mode 1 equal to. So the old data will be erased and you're ready to insert a new dataset. So to insert new dataset, you can use DT, that is by pressing and plus that you can see here at your calculators. So underneath F and plus button, you should notice DT, where DT indicates data. So once the sample data are inserted, you can get X bar, which is a sample mean, directly from your calculator by pressing shift 2 1 equal to. And to get sample standard deviation denoted by S, you can press shift 2 3 equal to. You should notice on your calculator you do have this notation as X. But for a slightly older version of 570MS, you could have this notation X, sigma, and -1. These two notations refer to sample standard deviation if you have sample data. But at times, you can have population data. So standard deviation for population data, denoted by sigma, should be shift to 2 equal to. So shift to 2 equal to should be for sigma. But usually, you will have sample data. So to find sample standard deviation, you should use shift 2 3 equal to. Let's look at a simple example. Suppose you have this following sample data. How many data points here? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 data points. Or the sample size is 8. Then you can insert this data by using the N plus button. So you have 47, N plus or DT. By the time you insert the first data point, you should notice on your calculator screen N equals to 1. Next, you insert the second data point. Then your calculator will show N equal to 2. And you will see N increases as you insert more data points. So by the time you insert the last data point, in this case, you will notice that N equals to 8. Next, if you press shift to 1 equal to, then you will get X bar given by this value. Pressing shift 2, 3 equal to, you should get S given by 11.9156. So please be reminded, again, if you want to try a new dataset, then you can clear the memory of the existing data first by using the stat clear I mentioned earlier. Other functions available in this model are as follows. If you press shift 1 equal to, you get sum of x squared. Shift 1 2 equal to, you get sum of x. And shift 1 3 equal to, you will get the sample size n. Now let's look at another model, which is 570ES, given by this photo here. You could have 570ES model, the usual one, or 570ES plus model. What you need to do is to choose stat mode by pressing mode 3. So once you are in the stat mode, you can choose 1, which is 1 minus var. So now you are ready to insert your data. Suppose you have the same dataset here, which are the sample dataset. So you just press 47 equal to, and so on. So once you insert all the data points, what you need to do is just to press AC. You are still in the stat mode. So in the stat mode, you can press shift 1 and notice that on top of 1, you have this stat followed by, so if you look at the manual, you do have submenu. So if you want to get the values of the sums, you can press shift 1 followed by 4. For another version of 570ES, it could be 3 for the sum. So shift 1, 4, followed by 1 equal to, you get sum of x squared. Or shift 1, 4, 2 equal to, you get sum of x. Or if you want to find the values of x bar and s, then you choose var submenu. So if you press shift 1 followed by 5, you will see the items under this submenu. So var for finding x bar and s. Now if you try to press shift 1 followed by 5 or some other version of 570ES, it could be 4 followed by 1 equal to, then you get the sample size and 5, 1 equal to, you have the sample mean x bar. So again, if you press shift 1, 5, 2 equal to, you get the sample mean. And finally, if you want to find the sample standard deviation, you press Shift 1, 5, followed by 4, equal to. So you get the sample standard deviation S, which is denoted by x sigma n minus 1, or Sx. So you should check that your x bar is 65.375 and your S should be 11.9156 for the sample data I shared earlier. So do have a try on different datasets and try to get X bar and S directly from your calculator. Till then, thank you very much and see you again in the next topic.